Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of The Good, The Bad, The Ugly, the Gist Review Show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapors. Now, the three I want to show you today will be part one of a three-part review on the budget range from Truly Distillery, and that's their Truly Vape USA. The three I'll be looking at will be the True Custard, the Citrus Berries, and last but not least, the Chelsea Bun. Have got to say for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I have not been paid to do this review. I have not paid for the product, as stated. It's been kindly sent me for review purposes. Also got to state individual taste setups and of course power levels will alter what you personally get from a juice. I can only tell you what I'm getting myself. My weapon of choice today will be the Geek Vape Blade, and that's got the Lush Dripper dual core to 0.25. Also got to state for today, all juicers will be a 3mg and will be around about a 70-30 VG-PG blend. Right, I'm going to start off with labels, safety features and the like, and then I'll crack on with the actual juice review. Labels. Love the labels. And do you know why I love the labels? Because they're simple. There's nothing that's going to upset anyone on there. There's nothing that's going to piss anyone off. There's nothing that regulators might look at a future date and go, well, hang on, we didn't think about that. I think we need to tighten up on that. This is how a label should look. It gives you the information. It does not piss off the industry. There's still a lot of companies out there around the world that need to sort out their labels, and I'm happy to say that this company is one that doesn't, because they've got it spot on. What we've got on here, we've got the ingredients, we've got the caution. There's nothing out of the ordinary there. I'm happy to see it on a short fill. We have the warning symbols, and also the put your shit in a bin, 18 plus. That one's still the jury's a bit in and out on. On the pregnant lady one, if the pregnant lady was smoking before, is it better for her if she vaped instead of smoked while pregnant? Jury's still out on that one. We still need to get a bit more research done there. We've got it made in the USA, distributed by Vape World Wholesale on behalf of Truly Distillery, which we've then got Vape World's address and also their phone number should you need to wish to contact them with a query or a problem. Tells you it's 25ml at point of purchase, and on the front it tells you it says 0, which it will be. As I say, these are 25ml short fills. So when you buy it, you will get 25ml of flavourings and base being VG-PG, obviously. And then you'll add 5ml or half a 10ml nick shot into this, an 18mg nick shot, which will give you a 3mg juice. And that's what I'll be doing today. Childproof lid, as it bloody should be. And it is one of the better ones because these lids have actually got enough space in it so it doesn't actually stick, and then you just do that and take it off normally, which you shouldn't do. So it's good on that. Have got to make a note on this, the nozzles. On their Fat Fog and Fat Frost range, the nozzles are the pop and plug ones. You know, the ones where you just the centre bit out, pour your liquid down the hole in the centre, and then pop it back into place. These aren't. These are those old style ones, which has got the lip around here, which is supposed to just try to get something under it and just work it up. The problem with these is the inner bit is quite deep, and these are on really snug. Well, I mean, these are tighter than a gnat's chuff when these are on. These are really, really tight on, and you may have trouble removing these. I did. Yeah, it got to the stage where I had on the cut film, I had to get some pliers and just gently wiggle it up, and I did break a nozzle on one of them trying to do that. So there will be one review in here because I had to transfer the contents into another bottle. Yeah, the nozzles are a bit of a pain in the ass, but I say this is their budget range, so obviously, yeah. I found two places that sell this product. The two online I found were Route 66, which currently are doing the 25ml short fills, which gives you 30ml of juice for $6.99, or they're doing it or you can buy 3 of them for 20 quid. So it's a good price. The other place I found was Spaceinvapers, really good online store. And they're doing them. They've got the 120ml ones. Now, obviously, you get 100ml of base and flavourings, and then you put in 2 Nick shots, and it brings it up to 120. And they're doing them for £14.99. I say they're the 2 places I've found that are currently stocking this product. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. Also, as per normal, as should be, these will come with a tamper ring. And you just see just around that white line there. If your tamper ring is anyway damaged, broken, or missing when you purchase this product, please demand another one. This is there for your peace of mind. Right, I've chatted on far too long now, so I'm going to crack on with the juice review. I'm going to start with the citrus berries. I'm leaving that one till last, the Chelsea Bun, because there is a potential it's got cinnamon in it, and that will just taint it for the rest of the review. I'll have to swap taints, and then it's not giving the same. You know what I mean. Anywho, citrus berries. Alright, as always, I'm going to start at 3.7, and in this case, that'll bring us to a 55.7. You're not going to work, are you? No, balls to it. There we are. 55.7 watts. Here we go. Cloud production is superb for a 70-30. There's no fruit hit, which for me is personally always a bonus. Very citrusy. That was very hard for me to say for some unknown reason, but it's very citrusy. There is a nice blast of lemon when you first get this, when you're at this level. Just on the end of that inhale, you do start getting the mixed berries come through. Definitely a blackberry and a raspberry coming through in there mixed together. Does work very well. It comes across more like a mixed fruit pink lemonade, which isn't a bad thing because I do like my lemonades. Cool. That lemonade is quite sharp, which I do like in a lemonade. Does get the taste buds, wakes them up and gives them a bit of a kicking in a good way. The lemonade does last through, does get a little bit of a fizz afterwards. Actually, the dominant flavour is that lemonade. The fruit side of it, the other fruit side of it does come through, but not strong. That may change as I go up on the temperature and on the power, which is what I'm now going to do. So we'll go up to 4 volts. Eventually. There we are. We're up to 65 watts, which is now 4 volts. That lemonade really, that lemon does really hang around. It does come across more as a lemonade, to be fair. Going up, the mixed fruits do come into it a bit more. That lemonade, mind you, still actually increases its potency. Just on the lemon side of this, I'll be happy. It really is. There's a quite a little tangy fizz there at the end. Almost getting into sherbet territory towards the end with the lemon. If I'm to be honest, I think the lemon's a bit too much. It's not really giving the berry side of it a chance to come through. But the lemon on itself is okay, it's good. But I think it's just a bit too much of it, and it's overpowering the berry element of it. You do get little hints of it. You get a little ping of the different berries. But predominantly, this is the lemon, the citrus. The citrus is taking over. So, here you do get that berry flavour. But the lemon is just steaming in. I'm going to go to 4.2. now 71.6 watts. Basically 4.2, round about your full whack on a mech mod. This needs power. This needs power just to take it to actually give the berries a fighting chance. Low down it is the lemon show. The lemon just takes over and runs everything. Low down and round about that mid range. Higher up, you do start getting more of the berries come through. The lemon is still strong, even though it's been tamed down. The aftertaste is still that lemon. I'm not sure if there's a strawberry in this as well. I'm kind of getting an edge of strawberry. But the berries do come through better higher up. It's alright. I mean, alright. Me personally, I would like to see the berries raised up. Needs a high percentage in the berry area. Just so it can actually compete. Knock down the lemon a couple of percent and raise up the berries. And that would have been really, really nice. But at the moment, it's a bit too much lemon for my liking for a citrus berries. It's alright. It's alright. Right, I'll go a blowout and I shall move on to the next one. Which will be the True Custard. I like custard. I like custard. I'll be fair. I've said this before. But if you told me at the beginning of my vaping life, oh, you'll be vaping custard, you'll be vaping donuts, I've told them to, what, yeah, I told them off. Really? No, I'm just happy with what I am. But like I said, my taste buds come back, and then I went, oh, flavours are good. Flavours are good. Flavours are keeping me off the cigarettes. And please take note, America. Flavours work. Flavours are one of the big reasons why vaping works, and all your shitty nicotine replacement therapies and suicide-inducing drugs that you pump onto smokers to try to help them quit don't work. America's gone through a bad time at the moment. America's gone through a really bad time, and it's quite ironic that that wonderful Scotty from the FDA, the head of the FDA, used to be in the vape business. Who's paid him off? Which pharmaceutical company has paid him off? Because I don't think it's a tobacco one. He's getting a lot of backing from tobacco-free kids. The American Lungs Foundation or Society is one that I think it's foundation. American Cancer Society. He's getting a lot of support from people who kind of are panicking that their donations and funding that they get through their smoke-related disease charities could be drying up if people don't get cancer. America around a bad time. I do try to keep an eye and up to date with the stuff that's going on worldwide on the vaping scene, but America are going for a really particularly hard time. We were lucky in the UK. We did dodge quite a lot of bullets. We could have had this a lot worse. We could be America right now if the TPD had properly gone through the way they wanted it in some areas. We dodged a lot of bullets. But it seems the age of it's a problem that we had with the UK. When we first heard, it was about 3 years before it was going to properly start kicking in, that we could be screwed. And we were telling people this. People go, nah, that'll be alright. That will sort it out. They can't do that. And they did. They were calling up. We were trying to tell you. We were trying to tell you there's a major problem coming here. And you all kind of went, nah. Well, not all of you. But a lot of people said, no, it'll be fine. They can't do it. They can't. It's already been voted in. Oh, they won't do it. They won't do it. And then when it got closer to the date, and then people started to jump on board going, oh my God, we really must do something. Yeah, should have done 2 years ago. And unfortunately, it's the same thing for America. They, no, it won't happen. No, they can't do that. I'll still pump out this. I'll still do that. I'll still put childish images on my thing. La, 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 la. And then, oh dear, we're fucked. And oh dear, we're really fucked because they're really going after us because they're worried about their money and their profits. Anyway, that's a slight tangent, a slight ramble. I should crack on. True Custard. Back down to 3.7. I have them every now and then. I have a little tangent, something will pop into my head, and then my mouth won't shut up. Anyway, back to 55.6 watts. True Custard. Ooh. Now, I've got to admit, there's no throat hit, good class. But I've got to admit, alright, it's a one-note flavour. It's a vanilla custard. It's a very creamy one. Mmm. It's a very well put together custard. I'll say it's a one note. There's probably lots of ingredients. There's probably a few ingredients that have gone into that, if you know what I mean, to give it the creaminess and all this lot. But as a flavour, it's a one note flavour. It is vanilla custard. But it's a nice, familiar. Yeah, Mum's just done it. Custard. It's that. Mum's just made it. Custard. It's a bottle, to be fair, that is not going to last me long. It really isn't. It's just nice. So it's creamy, it's smooth, it's vanilla-y, it's custard. What more do you want? You can't ask for much more from a custard juice. I'm going to go up to 4.2 because I've got a feeling norm. Oh, no, I'm not going to 4, but I'll go up to 4 first. And that will be 65.2 watts. I've generally found with custard ones, especially vanilla custard ones, the higher you go up, the creamier they get, the more the vanilla comes out. It is a very nice, smooth vanilla that's been used in this. It is a... Oh, that is really good. If you're just a fan of just simple custard, nothing fancy, nothing flush, nothing with half a ton of fruit in it, nothing with Heisenberg in it, which I'm not quite sure what the Riot Squad were doing there when they reached their butter pudding, vanilla custard, and fucking Heisenberg combination. Not nice. But look, if you just like a basic, simple, but very well done custard, give that one a go. True Custard. And we'll go up to 4.2, but it is a lick lipper. Or even a lip licker. Oh, fuck's sake. Just because of the creaminess of it, it makes you do it. Cool. I'll go up to 4.2. There's 71.6 watts. Oh, that vanilla comes through so strong, but so good. Really, really vanilla-y. With a custard edge. It's another one you can play with. Low down. It's a good custard. Mid-ground. You get a lovely combination. The vanilla and the custard, the creaminess just comes together perfectly. It's a really smooth, lovely, almost like a deluxe custard. It really is good. Higher up, the vanilla kind of kicks the arse of the custard side of it. You do get a lot of big blasts of vanilla. So depending on how you like your vanilla, you can dial it in and be a happy camper with this juice. Oh, that's nice. Definitely prefer it on the mid-ground. I say that vanilla really does kick in really well higher up. But it does anyway. It does like high watts. It does like high temperature. But mid-ground for me, that was absolutely perfect as a custard. Right, I'm going to give this a quick blowout and then I shall move on to the final one in this part, which will be the Chelsea Bun. As I say, normally what I would do at the end of this in the description is I will give you a link to spaceinvapers or to Route 66, so you could actually, if you were interested, purchase a bottle of this. Unfortunately now, due to the regulations from YouTube, they've been a bit of a dick. I can't actually put a direct link in there, so all I can actually suggest to you guys now is Google is your friend. Yes, take a look at Spaced in Vapors and also take a look at Route 66. Just Google it. Google is your friend from now on. Unfortunately, I cannot put the links in the description. Sucks arse. But there we go. Right, we're on the Chelsea Bun, and I'm going to go back down to 3.7. Yeah, we're back down to 55.8 watts. Here we go. Kind of looking forward to this one. I kind of like stuff like on the pastry side of things. Wow. No throat hit. Clouds, as you can rapidly see filling the room, are on point. Flavour. The cinnamon doughy hit you get at the beginning, doughy kind of pastry hit at the beginning, is absolutely on point. That's really, really nice. The cinnamon's not too much. Does leave a warming effect on the tongue after the exhale. And on the exhale, you kind of get a slight raisin effect as well. It is a nice warming effect from the cinnamon. Like I say, it's not been overdone. But if you're not a fan of cinnamon, this isn't going to be for you, because I've noticed as it goes on time, that cinnamon effect does increase. Every time you breathe out, you get another blast. It just gets that ickle bit more cinnamony hot. Well, warm, not hot, but warm. You do get that spiced effect to it. So it's kind of like a spiced bun, a cinnamon bun going in, and then a spiced raisin effect comes out, and you've still got the cinnamon bun flavour in your mouth, so it all kind of then conforms. But then after, I mean, since that last hit, you will still taste that cinnamon. That will leave a lasting taste of cinnamon in your mouth. It's nice. It's not one I could do all day because of that cinnamon effect, but it's one I'd like to dip into every now and then because it does taste something different. I'm going to go up to 4 volts. Which is 65.2. It's better on that mid-range one again. The pastry and the cinnamon effect, and you're getting that raisins on the inhale. The raisins do last us come a bit stronger on the exhale to compare with the cinnamon that you get on that exhale as well. It's just a nice overall dessert flavour. I've got wind today. I don't know what's happening there, but I do apologise. It's nice. It definitely works better with that extra, that little bit of power into it. Everything you'll get more of what everything now on the inhale. Just that slight that raisiny cinnamon end. To be fair, it has toned the cinnamon down a little bit because the other flavours are coming out more to play. That's nice. As I say, it won't be one I'd go. It won't be like an all-day vape for me. But it'd be one that I'd quite happily dip into every now and again, just for something a little bit different. But it's been done well. Higher up, that cinnamon does go down again. Give the raisins more chance to play in the area. Kind of lose a bit of it at the beginning. So for me, mid-range for this, you do get a bit of everything. If you're a fan of cinnamon, I'd go low on this one because you do get a nice, warm, healthy dose of cinnamon right at that beginning bit, and it does last through the whole experience. Mid-ground, you get everything in one, and for me, that's my happy place. Higher up, you kind of lose the cinnamon. You kind of just get a raisin bun, which if you're not so much of a fan of cinnamon, I'd go higher up. If you really love your cinnamon, go lower down on it. It's one you can play with. But yeah, I kind of like this. So that's the, if I get the right one, the Chelsea Bun. Definitely one you can play around with. As I say, the price range, this is their budget range. That cinnamon, yeah, the citrus berries I weren't overly impressed with. There's too much lemon. There's too much lemon, not enough of the berries. I'd like to see a slight change in maybe the ratio of that on the percentages. The custard, if you're a fan of old school custard, then yeah, give it a go. Once again, mid range, and that was really, really like a luxury deluxe custard. That was really, really nice. And the cinnamon bun does what it says on the tin. It is a cinnamon bun, but you can dial it in where you want it to get the flavour experience you want from that juice. So that brings me to the end of this review. I shall be back really, really soon with part 2. If you have enjoyed what I've done on this review, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I shall be back really, really soon with some more reviews. Take care, people.